we all know that exercising can be so hard. And I'm not just talking physically because, well, that's obvious. I'm talking mentally. Just finding the will to do it can feel next to impossible. Have you ever thought about why that is? Why is it so hard for us to get off the couch and voluntarily work ourselves into a state of discomfort? It's actually part of our nature. Early humans, they adapted to rest as much as possible in order to conserve energy. And for millions of years, it made sense. The lives of our ancestors were incredibly physical and not by their choice. Back then, if you wanted to eat, you had to hunt or forage, which is very physical. Or a bear or a tiger wanted to eat you, you had some serious cardio to do to survive. Or a neighboring caveman wanted your cave. You had to be strong enough to beat him up and protect what's yours. So no one was going out for a jog back then. It would have been a waste of precious calories when food was already scarce. So they rested and they conserved energy as much as they could, and that's where our own tendencies towards laziness come from. So your body sees the calories you consume as a valuable resource, and it doesn't want you squandering those for recreation. So instead, it wants to hold on to them for tasks like hunting and outrunning predators and beating up your caveman neighbors. And now look at our current lives, where it's not only possible, but completely normal to feed ourselves without even getting off the couch. This has created a health disaster for the human body. Here we've got bodies designed on the assumption that exercise is inescapable and idleness is rare, but we have a modern culture where survival doesn't depend on exercise any longer. And we have these bodies, they haven't gotten on board with this new program. So the result is that idleness shows itself in the form of various diseases. We've got heart disease, diabetes, osteoporosis, and those are just a few examples. So what do we do with this knowledge? Well, the good news is you can't be totally blamed for finding it next to impossible to get off the couch. You're pre-wired to only run when a tiger is chasing you, and we're living in a tigerless world. So here's what you need to do. You need to start by accepting these anti-exercise feelings. They're part of your nature. Your mind is going to make every excuse it can to keep you in your seat. You're tired, you're achy, there's no time. It's just how we're programmed. So stop beating yourself up for past fitness failures. It's normal to struggle with exercise. But now that you understand you've been battling against your very own nature, use this knowledge to help you fight it. Because the bottom line is this: even though you feel compelled to sit and be idle, doing so is going to make you sick. Idleness is decay. It's the quickest way to age yourself and compromise your mobility and your ability to perform daily living tasks and your overall health. If you want to live a life full of health, strength, energy, vitality, and we all do, let's face it, there's only one way to get it. And that's with daily, non-negotiable, sweaty, uncomfortable, and some days so annoying exercise. It really is the best medicine, and it's the only medicine to age well, and there's just no getting around it to live our best lives. So now, that said, go find your athletic shoes and just push through those voices in your head that are telling you to sit back down. Because those voices that are constantly trying to thwart your exercise attempts, they're the new lions and tigers we need to run from. Be stronger than them. As always, I'm rooting for you.